Just behind me is my 1998 Lexus GS 400. I'm going to show you how to take paint thickness measurements. My friend and my neighbor brought over a really cool device that takes electronic digital measurements of each panel and provides you with a report. Why would I want to do that? The answer is because I'm going to do paint correction, and you really need to know the baseline of your paint thickness before you go cutting in to your paint. It might give you a good indicator of your older Lexus or Toyota and how thick the paint is, provided that it's been under normal conditions throughout its life. No excess touch, car washes, not a lot of paint correction over the years. You'll be very surprised to see how thick the paint is on my car. It's called the Nex PTG. It connects to an iOS device and allows you to take digital measurements through Bluetooth, and it will write reports. It lets you put in photos. It does all sorts of really cool stuff. I have tried it a couple times prior to this video, a couple panels, and I really like what I see so far. Now, from a detail standpoint, I am old school. I use old technology normally to do this sort of thing. I'm not going to go through everything with you on how I'm going to do it. I will say that the same friend that brought me over the measurement device brought me over some newer technology here, including a temperature measuring device. If you want to keep an eye on all of that stuff, you can look up all sorts of videos on paint correction and watch those and learn how to do it properly. I'm not here to tell you how to do it properly. I will tell you some basics, and that's it. I do use Chemical Guy's V32 through 38 polishing system. I wear a respirator when I do it, and then I'm going to use this Griot's 3-in-1 ceramic, which is good for about 6 months under normal use before you want to do the ceramic over again. Small polishing pads for tight, hard to reach areas. And then I use these Avid Power polishing pads as my applicators, I guess you could say, and polishing pads. Center of the blue calibration plate. How it works for calibration. Back to reports, create new report, the state. You can take a picture of your car, leave it like that. You can enter a bunch of vehicle data. You can enter a bunch of different photos if you want. You're gonna do some external measurements, and then you're gonna do some internal measurements. And what internal measurements means is where it's not clear coated on metal surfaces. On the GS, these surfaces, this surface right here under the hood is not clear coated, and then in the trunk as well. Now, not every vehicle is gonna be the same. Not every vehicle is gonna be as good a condition as mine. Mine might actually be worse than some of yours out there. For the most part, a normal standard life of a second gen GS in this case should be represented by the paint thickness measurements that I take. Let's see how thick this paint is in microns. I'll show you the report here in a second, but I want to note that there were some spots where it's impossible to take the measurements, so I just took something nearby. One spot that you can't measure is here because it's like a cladding as part of the lower door assembly on the GS. I would tape off some of your black rubber gaskets and stuff just so you don't get the polishing compounds all ingrained into it. Also, you might want to tape off your squirters so you don't nail those. I tape off some of the key components or key parts that I might scuff or skim with the polishing pads. You probably want to do it to these lights here, but your headlights, your tail lights, your mud flaps if you have them, these darn things. I didn't do this, but I think all 2GS guys know this is a big problem right here. I hate this. Be careful of those is what I'm trying to say. Take off your license plate. I know it's dark, but I took off my license plate. Final polish step is done. It is certainly not perfect, but you will have a bunch of residue. So my hood has already been done, but maybe you can see all the residue that's on it, I'm not sure. So you've got to clean the car before you ceramic coat it. Then I will dry it with lubricant on the towel after I blow it with this thing. So shake it up, get a clean microfiber towel. You're going to apply it with one side and then wipe it clean with the other. There you have it, guys. An older car from 1998 that still looks pretty good. Real thick paint that they put on from the factory, so it's easy to work with. I think it came out pretty well. I really like this color when it's cleaned up and paint corrected. So if you're not already a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and leave a comment. I hope this helps you with your vehicle. I'll see you on the next episode.